exclusivity means that today, the U.S. Department of Labor and Labor and Statistics says that we have about 160 million, approximately 160 million employees in the U.S. economy alone, right? And within those, a population of about 9 million directors have been identified, right?
Directors would be, like when I hear the word director, I think of
Yeah,
this kind of classic 10 by 10 block. You've got 10
that's right.
people working for you. They have
That's
10
exactly
people
right.
working for them. So
Yeah,
it's kind of like this, what we might classically say, kind of the senior leader, or it
that's right.
might be the general manager, kind of thing. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely. And executive leader, right? So the
Mhm.
decisioning leader who's setting strategic vision for the organization is kind of the
Okay.
very general way to describe. But yes, right on. So it's this block of, executive leader, and then if you think of that, right, if you think about those 9 million leaders within the organization, typically that's the population that has been getting leadership development intervention, if you may, or help
Mhm.
or support, right? So I remember the 15 dogs in the parking lot. We're only allowing one dog to jump in. That's that population.
Yeah.
So think about this. The way that this comes to roost now is to saying that, in fact, if you release that gate, if you pull that exclusivity clause out of who's getting offered help in the leadership development space, using that 10 by 10 block, Reg, that you were talking about 90 million leaders who are paid to lead should be receiving leadership development in the US economy today
Mhm.
as we speak. That's
Mhm.
opportunity cost, right?
Because
That's a
they're
real thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're leading something, right?
Yep.
They might not be the general manager of the manufacturing
Right.
plant, but they're leading that production line,
Line. Exactly.
or they are leading the sales of
Yep.
whatever that production line is producing
Correct.
in their sales territory, or they are leading the service line that deals with
Correct.
the clients, the customers who are buying the product that that line is actually producing. There's
Exactly.
so many, I love this data so much.
Yep.
There are so many happy people that are
Right.
waiting to jump
To
into
jump.
the
Yeah.
ocean.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
just, it's like they're being told, this is not a party.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Exactly. And yeah, exactly.
you can't jump into the ocean.
Right.
How joyless is that statement? This is not a
It's
party.
horrible. It's horrible, right? And I also think in the past we've operated under this, well, we'll send this group of people and they'll come back and then
Yeah.
it's like trickle down economics, only it's trickle down leadership
Oh,
development within the
yeah.
organization,
Oh my God, I love that, Wendy.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
which frankly never happens, right? Because
Absolutely.
we know
Yep.
those leaders come back and real life, slaps them in the face. And I would say what they go to get is leadership development fitted for their job to be done.
Hmm.
So what in the world are we going to trickle down
Yep.
to other leaders who have a different job to be done? Still a leadership job to be done, but it is different. And
Yep.
it is not fitted to the service leader or the sales leader. It's
And
it's
this,
not fitted to those, right? It is
Either
fitted.
one. Yeah.
So how would we ever expect that our
Right.
trickle down approach was going to work anyways? But we've done it. That is current state. I mean, not
Right.
not even we've
Right.
done it. We are doing it, right? Because we
Right.
can only send this many leaders to this or, whatever. And I understand that. I just think we're leaving so much
Oh,
on
yeah.
the table of it, to your point about I can't do math, whatever the millions left are. There's
Yeah.
lots that are left.
well,
That
And
are
and
right?
I would offer, well, first of all, before I put my offering down, I want to give a shout out to this phrase called trickle down leadership. I
yeah.
think that
Yeah.
trickle down leadership is a new way for us to talk about, we talk about the hindrances as the what problem, the who problem, the how
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
The who problem manifests itself
That's it. Yeah.
day-to-day businesses as trickle down leadership development. That is such an
Yeah.
important phrase. And these numbers that you're putting by us, Vid, they're real
Oh, yeah.
and they're shocking.
They're
And I
shocking.
would
Yeah.
offer that even of the 9 million who are at this general manager, more senior leadership level, that even they're not being served.
Absolutely. Yeah. And
I
I was,
think that only a
yeah.
handful of those are really being
Yeah.
served. And that doesn't even speak to then this 80 million plus of other
Oh, yeah.
leaders who are leading the lines and who are leading the territories and who are leading the service centers and the service units and the nursing units, that they're just left in the parking lot, right?
That's right. That's
They're
right.
just left
Yeah.
in the parking lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
watching, wondering.
Wondering, watching. You know, it's interesting. If we took this dogs jumping in the ocean and how many dogs are waiting in the parking lot analogy to its next level, Reg, I would say, and Wendy, that there are 15 dogs in the parking lot, and we're saying only a few of them are allowed to jump in. That's the current state of the 9 million, and even all the 9 million not being allowed.
It's so
There are dogs that are not
sad.
even in the parking lot, people.